This is how a unit should be out of the shop. And remember, this is 26,000 miles. Some people lived in there. They used the unit, and it's all in one piece. Talk about amazing. That is amazing.
I'm finding quite a few little things. Deal breakers, well, that's for the customer to decide. What kind of a project does he want?
It's going to heat up. It's going to heat up. It's going to be the first one to go again. So you think you're saving a couple $100 bucks? Well, yeah, if you're selling your unit, that's what you're going to do. Is that what they try to do?
It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Phoenix, Arizona, about to inspect this gorgeous 2021 Renegade IKON 4534 RQ. Now stick around. We don't know what we're going to find. Neither does our customer. He's got his fingers crossed. We don't call him before noon. You stick around and we'll update you at lunch and the end of the day.
All right, first glimpse. It is loud here, so I might have to put my man voice on and be a little bit louder. This is a high class. This is a beautiful unit. So far, I've been going around. It's been used a little bit, 2021, but I already see that, and you guys can get comfortable and get used to this, but the frame was built in July of 2018, and then it became a, well, this is gonna be a 21. So a couple of years later, they finally put the unit together, and that's what it turned like. This is beautiful. Those flush slide out are a class above. So if I don't see nothing to question what we're looking at, I think it's going to be a pretty nice rig and a pretty nice day. I just want to bring this up for people who doubt or wonder who and what we are, where we come from. Well, let's talk about manufacturing. We used to manufacture log loader and trailers. Hydraulic system with a log loader. We conceived those. We dealt with people. We had people to manufacture. That's what the manufacturing aspect for us comes from somewhere. Then we had a fleet of trucks. So from engine to changing engine, repairing engine, changing clutches, brake stuff. That's where the knowledge comes from, also from the mechanical side. So we're not some newbie that came out of nowhere and all of a sudden we were a clerk, which nothing against clerks, but bank clerk doesn't do mechanical normally. That's what we did for a living. So those 50 years of experience brought us to be who we are now. So there's somewhat of a quality of what we look at when we're looking at an RV. And after so many hundreds of units that we've been through, we kind of have a clue what to look for. So on that note, I'm gonna get to work. Let's go check what Lowell has inside.
So come on in, let's see my first glimpse and my stow and go. I'm going to talk about the stow and go first because right now I can walk directly to the front of the cab area. Easy peasy. I can get to my fridge, my dinette, my kitchen area. I can even sit and watch TV in these beautiful recliners. Not only that, I have full access to my bedroom. All I need to do is sit down and go to bed. Also, if I want to crawl over the top there, I can get to the back bathroom, shower, and here is the half bath right there. So easy peasy. Love this stow and go. Top notch as far as I'm concerned. As far as first glimpse, so coming up the stairs, the first view right here is directly where the slide is going to go out. And if you can see in the back, you'll see the trim is loose and the wall separation. So that's the first glimpse for us today. So stick around. We're going to update you at lunch and the end of the day.
Lunchtime recap. Whoever manufactures RVs should definitely take a spin and go on the highway in Indiana to Renegade, how they put those together. This is the most beautiful, consistent construction that we've seen. Yes, those are high-end unit, but we know of manufacturers that have high-end unit that you pay the same price or so or more, and we'll find a catalog of things that are wrong in manufacturing. Maybe some people could learn from this manufacturer. The ethic, the spirit, the team, I don't know what it is, but it is awesome. So far, nothing that could break the deal on this unit. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of things that I've seen And for some people that wonder, did you test this? Did you test this? I mean, sometimes we got some comments that it goes, phew. We give you a synopsis of what we find. We don't walk you through the whole day. And if I forget, just before I talk to you, I got to go in my summary to know what do I have, because I'm already done. I'm already doing this afternoon. So let's go back to the roof. So this whole cowl that's on top of the roof has actually probably been hit. You can see it's moving. So it needs to be secured and sealed. And then I got this cover, the fan cover from the bathroom that is exploded. It's in a couple of pieces. This is what's left of the fan cover that probably, I don't know, a branch might have fallen on it or something. So hit something, have a branch fell on it, I don't know. So that's water intrusion right there. So they'll fix that, no big deal. My point is, it's not about the manufacturer. Manufacturer, 2 years later, 26,000 miles later, this needs to be addressed. So you can see that this is sagging down. And if I look at the lineup here of my lines, I'll show you the front. It's exactly the same thing. So it shows you how this actually now settled, and this is all squished down, because same thing here. You look at this, and you look at this. So on top of this slide out, we got this electric awning. And if you can see the zip tie that is right there, so the little screw is right on the left, that's missing. So somebody put a zip tie on there because they lost a screw. Let's go on the other side. As I was saying, this is how it should be manufactured. This is how a unit should be out of the shop. And remember, this is 26,000 miles. Some people lived in there. They used the unit, and it's all in one piece. Talk about amazing. That is amazing. And by the way, this is not just a tag axle, so this is double axle. So the only thing I have in my generator, the coolant's almost gone, so they'll need to address this. But I got a little bit of a electrical power plug you need to be changed. Let's go check this out. We actually checked this power cord, and you can see that most likely it was left outside the box, and it dragged a foot or two on the road for a while. So that was nice of them just to put it there, and hopefully we didn't test nothing there. So I'm just kidding, but hey, that's what it is. We're done for now, and we'll go to the mechanical side after lunch. So now let's go check what Lowell has inside.
So it's lunchtime, and I'm finding quite a few little things. Deal breakers? Well, that's for the customer to decide. What kind of a project does he want? Let's just start here because it is flashing right now. We're getting an F24 on the dishwasher, which I've looked up. There's nothing we can do about it except tell the customer that they have this error code. The other thing, I went through all of my ceilings. Can everybody see up here? Let me just show you. It's all the way through the entire coach. Many sections of the ceiling trim are actually coming down, and then we have another piece that's over here falling, but this one right here is completely missing. There's no trim all the way to the door. And then coming into the bedroom, the same thing. We've got this entire area that is coming down, but if we turn, and you can see right here, you can see that this trim is falling down as well. And then even coming into the bathroom, you can see that the trim is falling. So a lot of trim falling and or missing in this coach. So speaking of ceilings, when you get here, you can see that there are 3 lights that are not lit right there. So they'll have to change that. The other thing we have is the half bathroom fan. The vent cover, it's already open. Pierre has been on top of the roof, and he said the cover is actually destroyed. The fan is not working at all. And then coming into the bedroom. So, you know, I'm in here, I am doing my cupboard, and then I come down here. I'm in the master bedroom, and I'm gonna have you look right here. So coming over here to this cupboard area, you're going to notice that we have a crack all along here. And it's lifted and separated away from the cabinet right here. Not only that, but we have a lot of movement. If you can see that. You can certainly hear it, I know that. And even if I shut this door, you're gonna see that the whole thing moves right there. So they'll have to fix that for our customer. But these are the little things that I have found so far. I have started a couple of my appliances, as you saw with my dishwasher. So now we're gonna go to lunch and we're gonna come back and finish out the rest of the day. So I'll see you at the end of the day.
End of the day recap. I'm gonna say this, as you may know already. If not, well, when people get triggered and they get caught doing something, they defend themselves a lot. And some of them react way beyond, which is actually good. It shows your true color when you got to pedal a lot to try to defend yourself. So on this unit, I don't need to defend myself. This is awesome. This is nice. But what's the purpose of the inspection? Again, we always talk about this. We need to find things so you're aware of what you're buying. For example, on this undercarriage is perfect. I've got no issue. Everything is to par. That reminds me of truck that were well kept, but it's only 26,000 miles. The tires wear out a little bit in the front, but at this point with Michelin, it's normal. Talking about Michelin, I should have Michelin all around. The inside rear tire is actually a Bridgestone. It's not a problem. The problem is when and if you have a flat tire like this happen, you got to upgrade for the same size, the same load rating, the same weight carrying capacity. So what's going to happen is it's an L that's outside that runs at 130 psi. The inside's 110. The load range being a G on the inside wheel and an L on the outside. So 110 psi and 130 psi. What do you think is going to happen? Rolling resistance. This inside tire is going to overwork constantly. It's going to heat up. It's going to heat up. It's going to be the first one to go again. So you think you're saving a couple $100? Well, yeah, if you're selling your unit, that's what you're going to do. Is that what they try to do? I don't know. So, hope you learned something, and let's go check what Lowell has inside on this one.
So it's the end of the day. I'm really happy because this is my side of the recliner and I've got this remote that massages me. This is Pierre's side and his side doesn't work. But that's okay. My side works and that's all that matters. Let me show you over here, the refrigerator. I think you can see quite a few dents depending on the lighting. Not a huge deal. People lived in here, right? The other thing that I found is that these sink areas here, absolutely beautiful, no scratches, but we are missing a lot of sealant right here, which is just going to rot the wood, which is right next to the sink. We talk about sealant a lot, and the sealant all around the sink is great, but right here where the countertop meets this little bit of wood, the sealant just needs to be reapplied to protect the wood. And you can see that it's all the way to the wall, needing to be reapplied. So just a little bit of sealant will make that all brand new again. So that's definitely something that they want to put some sealant on. But let's come on into the shower. So as you know, I do my water at the end of the day and none of the sinks leaked, but yes, the shower did leak in this little corner right over here, just a little bit. But let's talk about the tall stall. Now I know some of you think it's kind of silly that I do the tall stall because you might be short like me. But for those that are tall, they really enjoy it. 79 inches and shorter, you're gonna be fine in this shower stall because this is a tall one, which is really nice. Speaking of nice, did you see the floors? Are these floors absolutely gorgeous? No marks from the slides, no scratches, no dents, absolutely gorgeous floors. This is a beautiful used RV. I think our customers are going to be extremely happy once they get my small list fixed. And that's what we like. We like to help one RVer at a time. They trust us to come in here and do a thorough job. Dealerships might not like that we're so thorough, but our customers appreciate that we're thorough and that we're honest. We have nothing to hide. And I want you to remember, if you're waiting for a better time, you're going to be waiting the rest of your life. So get out and do whatever it is now. So remember, and do never forget,